Warning! The Brightside Masks RPG contains content that is not suitable for younger audiences and might be triggering to some, including some strong language, violence/gore, and mature and sensitive topics. Please review the on-screen warnings before enjoying the show.
It's been a while since Sam helped Orielle remember her wife during, the project, but you've made the time to finally visit her after class one day. Can I help you?
Hey, it's been a while. I've been meaning to stop by and see if you're okay since the whole, the project happened a while back now, but it seemed to affect you, and we've come across some interesting developments regarding all that, and
It's Orielle, can you keep a secret?
Orielle is actually startled remembering Sam. I am a hero after all, so yes.
So, basically, we've had a little situation where, again, secret, where Golden Light has resurfaced for the first time in a while. Do you keep up with her or anything?
Yes. Well, not recently. We kind of got into a... it's not the adult way to say it, but we did get into a fight. We had a disagreement. I didn't like the path she was going down. I feel like she needs help. I don't think I'm the right person to do it.
yeah, well, we kind of feel like maybe you might be a better help just because, she, recently tried, to take Toby and, kidnap him and came to, the house and, and so she swooped in, took him and, kidnapped him. We think she's kind of going insane. We don't know exactly what to do, and we're hoping that maybe you'd know what to do because, you used to be friends with her and whatnot. And, Toby, do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, she could use some support right now, because she kind of kidnapped me.
Bro. Okay, she looks horrified. She anxiously twirls her curls. Wow. This is a lot, okay?
Would it be cool if, I know, just, this is also, a couple of days ago, with, anything, just, if you wanted to help out by, dropping by or something, I don't know, did you notice anything weird a couple of days ago?
Wait, a few days ago? Okay, well, I just had, a couple days ago, someone decided to make a very personal attack on me, and it did involve promise in a way. And now she's doing this. I don't understand. I typically don't understand Golden Light. She's strange. But no, this is very out of the ordinary. Her ordinary, since she is quite strange, to say the least. I've known her for a long time. She's more alien than people give her credit for. Sometimes I believe she does the wrong thing just because she doesn't know it's wrong. But I'm pretty sure kidnapping is high up there on the wrong list, and she knows that. Huh.
I mean, to give her credit, she did catch me when I...
You did catch him faster than his dad did, so that's kind of a good sign, at least, I guess.
Oh!
So she's not totally murderous.
She looks just
still a bit sane.
Confused at this point. Right. There's a lot to unfold here. Do you know where she is?
Yeah, we do know where she is. She's at this warehouse at wherever this part of town kind of thing is. We can show you. Actually, if you want, you can come with us and maybe talk to her. We promise we can lead you there and that everything will probably be better.
I'm not too uncomfortable or anything. I mean, I don't want you to go and face her and just be or if you have nothing to say to her.
Yeah, don't make it weird for you.
Oh, no, I must speak with her. Heroes don't avoid their problems. It's going to be difficult, but I think it would benefit everyone if I talked to her and calmed her down.
Yeah, it seems like she really needs friends right now.
Yeah, it was probably wrong of me to push her away in the first place, but she was not acting quite sane, so...
Well, I don't know if... I'm surprised she ever acted sane. But maybe there's still hope.
The entire time I was trying to talk her out of it and just trying to understand like what her entire train of thought and stuff was. I don't think she's like a bad kind of person with this. I think she's just like having a rough time, you know? And
She needs a cat.
Does she? If you want to leave me the location, you can, or if you want to go with us, fine. I have nothing better to do than clean the chalkboard and go home, so... And home is hard to be at a lot of the time, so I'll probably go right away.
okay, we'll meet you after school then and stuff, and we'll just show her. We'll lead you to her and stuff.
It's another lovely Brightside lunch, but everything stinks because school stinks. Except for your stinky lunch food. That's a different kind of stink. It's a good stink.
So yeah, like Sylvia's just like sitting at the table and she has her food, but she's got like a bottle of like that Elmer's glue stuff, which I don't know what would parallel of Elmer's glue in this universe.
Elmer's an old person name. We need another.
Glenn's glue.
Glenn's glue.
Glenn's glue. And she's like sticking it all over her fingers and she's doing the thing where she's covering her fingers in glue and then like letting it solidify and then she's kind of pulling her fingers apart and it's like, ew, my fingers are so gross. And she's like peeling it and it's like, she'll peel it all off and then she'll like put more on and do it again. And she's just kind of going through this cycle.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lucid's watching you intently with like you're peeling the glue off your hands. And Lucid's just like creepily like watching you drinking their strawberry milk and being like, so like you have like a villain parent, right? Like real ass villain?
Yeah.
Huh. Then how come I never hear about them? They cross their arms.
That's not exactly how it works. Like, they kind of are in hiding and it's secret, and I'm not about to tell you.
What? Okay, what is the point of a secret identity, man? Just be you, like, hi, I'm Lucid. Everybody knows I'm Lucid. Great, no need to keep secrets. It's like, dumb, and it's like, why would it protect anyone? Because people just hurt you anyway, so you might as well just tell the damn truth. I don't understand it, like, ugh. I understand the masks because they look cool and all, but the identity thing, it's kind of annoying.
Well, I mean, that's your problem, not mine, isn't it?
One day I'll learn your secrets! They point a french fry at you. Lucid sticks the french fry between their fist and makes it look like a little finger! Raven just shakes her head. Y'all are dorks. Kifa takes a picture of y'all's middle finger shenanigans and she's like, another lunch at Brightside! Posts. I love it here.
Amari's not super paying attention to their food. They're just kind of like picking at it, but on the side they're just like writing some stuff down. And after a minute they just kind of look up towards Sam. So, how's the ghost cat doing?
Sam looks up from staring at his food. It's like, oh, he's doing well. You know, leads me into certain directions, and he seems to be doing well. I still don't know where he's coming from.
What crap?
Yeah, he. Oh yeah. See, like, well, what happened is that, like, at a certain point, like, after like breaking like the one gem at like Toby's apartment, like spirits flew out, and at one point, like, a ghost cat followed me home. But of course, this is after like I had like the thing. But there's also like the ghost. My I also got to talk to like my dog because Nui helped me. So yeah, there's like a couple of ghost animals, I guess. Amari, do you have any other like ghosts that?
Gem?
That, like,
what are you?
Yeah, my powers kind of got sucked into a gem. It was kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
And wait, and then there was a ghost cat?
Yeah, but only I can
Yes.
see, and apparently Amari can see it. The scout led me to like Amari's house because was running away from me, and then like we talked, and Lophii was there.
Yeah, she came over to my house just to like, you know, study and stuff. But yeah, no,
You guys never told me anything. The sandwich is dry.
I mean,
You went away
we'd like to tell you some things, but sometimes you're not here.
Right? You seem to disappear a lot.
Yeah.
I kind of have a lot of extra assignments I have to do since I can't take part in the, powered assignments.
That's fair. Oh, by the way, turns to Toby.
Oh yeah, I
like-
got kidnapped.
Well, yeah, that happened too. But we also,
Jeez.
Wait,
had, like,
Toby
this-
got kidnapped?
Yeah, you missed. A lot.
Yes.
I mean, it's good now. and we're probably gonna go.
I mean, you're here, obviously, so that's fine. But
Yeah. We're planning to
Ghosts
find
and
Golden Light
kidnap-
again.
Wha-
And
We
we're
couldn't
kinda
just,
wondering
like-
if we need
That-
people to
that-
come with us.
just a message
really
in the
not a
group
great
chat is
idea.
all I'm asking for. Like, just a little update every now and again.
We really don't, huh?
I mean, now and again is a big statement considering that pretty much this just happens on the regular. Like, we could have, like, a whole, like, slew of things happen, like, 1 week, and then we'd have to type out, like, a 5-page essay on everything that happened, so...
I mean, just the ghosts. What happened this week when Oliver wasn't there?
That's
Ghosts,
just an icebreaker, though.
gems exploding, and Toby being kidnapped for
The-
some
the-
reason.
One day we'll get Nui to build you like a really good suit. So you just tag along with like all of us and you can pretend you have powers. And it'll be nice. We really do like having you around. And actually, where's... I wonder where Frey is. He could probably explain a lot of stuff too. But
Oh yeah, he was there.
he was.
But like, okay, if he builds you a suit or something, then like maybe you can at least put like something if you want, like you don't want to get like your face or name out there because you don't have like any powers or anything. You can kind of like just like maybe like have a mask or like have like a robot looking head or something. Kind of like put on like an altered like identity or something, and just that way you can be safe and stuff. You know?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds kind of dangerous. I think I'll just stick to, pulling all the weight on the school assignments.
If you're sure. I
offense.
mean, Toby and I are having to have like a secret kind of like meeting up with Orielle and trying to like see if Golden Light is okay and whatnot. And like we've been like, maybe if I was like take a couple of people with us. I mean, you could come with us and we could protect you, and it could be nice because like I feel bad that you've missed so much. Like you've missed like like everything we just kind of discussed, and it'd be nice to like have you along, and we can be your bodyguards.
I mean, I'm CPR certified, so I guess I could help a little bit.
There you go. That's the spirit.
Like a nurse or something.
No, I used to lifeguard
Oh,
at
cool.
the rec center.
Oh,
That was before Sebos. Tired of having to redo my makeup after my shifts if I got in the water.
That's fair.
Well,
So,
it-
who else do
it
you
should-
guys think we should bring along?
That and the smell of piss and chlorine just kind of, I don't know. It just
Yeah,
kinda
public
gets
pools
into
are
your
kind of-
soul at some point, and
On the fence for me too, but for a pretty different reason. Anyways, yeah, what were you saying, Sam?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was saying, it's like, okay, so we have like Amari and Oliver joining us. Who else do you think we should bring with us? Do you think we should bring Mustio? I mean, he seems like he'd be a good candidate, right?
he was there.
Yeah, he...
he's big.
He's big. He's nice.
Big.
He's polite. He's an alien.
Mushio has memories from Golden Light, and can you please not tell anyone that... Toby, Sam, you guys remember when, like, the whole weird thing happened back at the warehouse with, like, the swapping and...
Yeah.
Thing at a warehouse.
I still feel a bit bad about that.
He got Golden Light's memory, so maybe he knows something? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it'd just be good to bring him along anyways, because, I mean, he's from the future, so...
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Everybody at the table has orange slices in their mouths, and they're waiting for you to come over, trying not to open their mouths, and they're like giggling. And when you come over, they all go, "Hi, Amari," with their oranges in their mouths. Mushio's just holding up one to his mask, because and that's literally the highlight of their day. They feel so accomplished. "Hi, Amari, how are you?"
It could be better. How about you?
I'm good. I'm getting bullied a lot, but I'm good. Satori gives a thumbs up.
What? Wait, like, Amari, like, looks around the cafeteria for a sec. Who?
Oh, it's not even kids from the school. It's from my old school.
Oh, your old school. Wait, yeah, no, you were at a different school before this. Was it Phoenix? Right? But who from Phoenix would do that? I mean, I could take a guess, but...
Yeah, my sister's boyfriend. I used to go to Phoenix, and then I got framed. It's a whole thing, but it's okay.
Huh. Alright. Are you sure that it's okay? Like, sure?
It's good.
Because, well, okay. Lucio. So, over at the other table, we were talking, and, we were coming up with, like, a plan to see Golden Light again. And, wondering if you could come along, because you might know something, be able to figure something out. I don't know, we're just gathering people, seeing who can come and who can't.
I see.
You got a free schedule? Like, I don't know how busy you are.
Yes. The scene cuts to his room with a coloring book on the floor, and he thinks about the crayons and looks at you and says, "No, I think my schedule is free."
I see. Alright then. Well, yeah, no, that's what I came over here to talk about. Sorry to bother you, I guess. Amari, like, kind of glances over the rest of the table and just, like, kind of gives everyone a wave. And, like, stops at Lophii for a second and just gives, like, a little bit of an extra, like, obnoxious wave.
Oh, Lophii waves at you before you leave.
Yeah, Amari probably peeks over, like, Lophii's shoulder to see the other Lophii and, like, waves but looks a little nervous. And, just kind of, like, says, "Alright, see you guys later, bye," and then, like, hurries off to the table.
So, back at Sylvia's table, Raven is sort of, like, is sitting back, stretching her wings, her arm out on the table to block the other two so she can talk to you without having to look at these bozos across the table. She just looks at you and goes, "Hey! Okay. I kind of have a thing going on. I kind of need to be rescued right now. So my dad. She looks so miserable. She pulls down her beanie over her eyes. My dad is doing this dumb thing. He's like trying to make this stupid, I don't know, villain alliance, which I'm pretty sure he was a part of before and it didn't work, so I don't even know why he's trying to start this up now, but he's
Like, so like he's trying to like do some whole like team of stuff? Like he's trying to like get people together or something?
yeah, like he's trying to do a rogue thing, and it's like, stop. He's just being dumb and embarrassing, so like, he's like literally forcing me to ask you if your dad's like, come to dinner with us sometime so they can talk.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how keen about it they'll be. They haven't really gone out all that much. How much is he bugging you about it?
He's pretty desperate.
Okay. Oh, I don't know, cause like they're really picky about that kind of stuff, and when they do things not out in the house. And also, like, why now? Like, don't they? Why haven't they like talked before?
I don't know, because like all this Golden Light stuff and like real stuff is getting really out of hand, and we're kind of getting our asses kicked. So, but like if not, it's cool. But at least maybe come to like go to dinner with me. But
I mean, look, like no, like yeah, that's I mean, I think I could persuade him, and I think we could come, cause I'd like, I kind of like that, you know.
yeah, I think that'd be like really cool. Raven says kind of quietly. Keep his like her eyebrows. Oh.
Okay, back up, Prissy. Like, this ain't none of your business. Shoot.
Raven's just shaking her head like, go to dinner with this one, yes.
I kind of am like messing with my hand and like peeling the fingers apart, and the glue is coming apart, and I'm just like, I mean, everyone's done this, right? Like, this is weird. It's cool, but it's like I'm a monster or something. It's like
Luce is shaking their head like, I'm way better of a monster than you'll ever be.
I kind of turn to look over at him, and I kind of like lean forward, like, is that a challenge? And kind of give him a thing like, oh yeah?
Yeah! Lucid drinks the glue!
Oh my god! funny joke, dude, but I don't think you're supposed to eat that stuff. It's kind of bad for you. Like, aren't you freaked out like it's gonna do anything?
I don't have to eat, I don't have to sleep, like, I don't have to do any of that stuff, like, I don't get sick, like, not anymore, but Connor made me sick once.
But, like, if you don't eat, like, how do you go to the bathroom? Because, like, nothing's there.
Wait. Dude, what happens? Where does it go? The dragon just sort of like, you can't hear anything, but you can tell it's sort of talking to Lucid, and Lucid's just like, eyes go wide for a second, and then pushes their lunch tray away. This is why I don't ask questions, I just do things! One day I just sort of like woke up, and Day was there, and then Day was like, I'm gonna make you superhuman! And I was like, cool! And then like, yeah, and then that's how it happened, and I don't have to do any of that dumb stuff.
But I mean, like, how are you breathing? Like, if you don't eat or sleep, like, do you even have, like, a heart or something?
Oh my god! Can I die?! Lucid's having a moment. Day! Why haven't you told me anything? What if I'm not okay with being immortal?
She just kind of, like, looks at Lucid, then kind of smirks at everyone at the table, and she turns and just kind of sits and, like, stretches, like, and that proves my point.
Raven's just nodding like, good job, you traumatized them. See? Told you Sylvia was the better monster.
Ha! I mean, yeah, there was no competition, please. But I mean, like, back to the other thing, like we were talking about before, like, I mean, it's not gonna be easy, they're not gonna, like, want to do it, but, like, I think I could, like, you know, sit with them, talk to them, and be like, hey, I have a friend who wants to go to dinner, and you should come too. Also, it's your friend, and they have their whole thing. And I mean, I don't think they're on bad terms with Crow at all, so I don't think they'll be freaked out by it. But like, I think they'll be cool with it. Like, I'll try at least.
Even if they have to go just to say no to my dad's face, because like, he's gonna solicit, like, a creepo trying to sell windows or something. Like, he's practically going door to door, like, help.
Honestly, at the end of it, like, I could probably just be like, hey, he's taking us to a fancy restaurant, and, like, why would you turn down a fancy restaurant?
Yeah, exactly! See, now you're getting it. That's why I thought I'd invite you, because, like, you know what? If I'm gonna suffer, I might as well bring a friend and get free food. It's just villain logic.
It's the perfect plan.
Raven nods, fluffs her hair, looks at Kifa. Must you always have your phone out? Kifa just slowly lowers her phone like, what? I don't have my phone out?
So is Caspian talking to like Raji or something?
Oh no, they don't talk. They sit on opposite ends and don't talk. Caspian's honestly talking to Miranda. They're just sitting there and Miranda's like, yeah, it's like I could have chosen flying. I could have chosen, like, regeneration or something, but, like, I don't know. I feel like my powers are kind of underrated, so that's why I chose it. And also, it's not really a girly power either, I guess, so I thought I'd take a different spin on it. Yes, you have to learn to be prideful. You have to just go with your instincts. That was your instinct, and that's good. You know? I think it's a great power. I think you're gonna use it very well. And then notices you sat down and goes, oh, sorry! Like, why is he sorry?
It's fine. Mario, like, probably kind of jumped or something. It's just like, okay. I just need to ask you something really quick, and, I'll be out of your... Amari sees Caspian has no hair! I'll be out of your way.
Subconsciously, like, touches the top and said, like, yeah. I really sound like I'm so sorry.
Anyways, yeah, there's something going on involving Lophii, and I've been meaning to talk to you about it, and I'm gonna tell her about it too, just because, it's important that I think you both know. And I mean, it's, Amari, like, tries to think of how to phrase it. It's nothing either of you are, like, guilty of or anything. It's just something I noticed, like, since the first day. So, I'll talk to you guys about it later, though. Like, where's a good place to meet up? You think? maybe Reef or something. Just someplace where we can talk that's, I don't know, alone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Luffy's probably the most important thing to me ever, so... I'll make time whenever.
Okay, sounds good. We can probably work something out. I don't know. Maybe this weekend. I'm also after school Friday. Maybe just.
Yeah, that works for me. I'll keep it open, unless there's an emergency, which usually they don't call me. So we'll be fine.
Well, I mean, at least that gives us some time. But I hope they call you for something. Not on that day, but you know, just.
He gives you a little salute.
Amari salutes back and returns to their table.
Orielle's like, oh my god, like you brought like a whole posse.
Yeah, we did, but we felt like it was necessary, and you know, everyone has like unique and special skills to help out in this regard, just in case things get a little.
We trust these people.
Worst comes to worse. We have a good team here. We can take her.
I mean, I can keep an eye out.
If anything, Amari, you could give one of the most accurate time of deaths of any coroner.
Okay.
She's looking like a little confused at that. Alright. Necessary assets, I see. This is good. Perhaps you all should go in first. Don't know how she's going to react.
Oh, sure. Yeah, send the kids in first. Very heroic.
Wow, you didn't have to kill Orielle before the scene began. Wow, you were right! Now we can get the accurate time of death! Hey, Amari! Hey, Amari!
Amari, you were watching your watch, right? Like,
When did
you saw
Orielle
when time
die
just
just now?
disappeared.
Yeah. I got it recorded down. Don't worry.
Oh my god!
That's the
Okay.
same watch they kept when they killed Miss Toshia.
I can't believe Mr. She is fucking dead.
Amar just as a death note.
Okay, now that Orielle's literally dead.
We killed Orielle.
Now we've killed her. Just like all the other adults.
The adult
Golden Lady
murderers.
peeks open the door, sees it's y'all, raises an eyebrow, and then opens the door. Oh. Hello.
Hi.
She takes off her hood.
How are you? I mean, after everything.
Yeah, we're just here to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm great. I live in a warehouse. Hiding!
I mean, I've been there. It's not that bad. There are worse places to live. I think you're doing really well. I'm proud of you.
Miss Joe looks so genuinely at her before going, your house is not bad. Sam, you lived in a warehouse and it was wonderful. I just think you were missing cats. You need more cats.
I agree. Cats make everything better.
No, I'm fine. She looks.
They don't allow cats at my apartment.
Sorry to hear about you not living too comfortably in a warehouse, but we wanted to come up and wanted to, like, you know, check on you because you seemed kind of like, you know, scary and down last time we saw you. And like, you see, at one point before like all that happened, I like talked to like Orielle because she's at her school, and like I like, you know, brought that back, like a memory that like she had of like this person like named Promise, and we were wondering, like, okay, well, like maybe like see if Promise's spirit was still around, that we could, you know, maybe like resolve something, and then like that give you like maybe more hope, or like you'd feel better perhaps, and you know, get some insight. And so like we have Amari here who's able to like see ghosts and whatnot, and you know, we can maybe get some answers. What do you think?
I don't know, I haven't thought of that. It would really honestly be best to ask the source.
Do you see any? Is there any chance you see any ghosts?
Do I see a ghost? Like, Amari probably like squints and like looks around the warehouse. Does Amari see anything?
Nada. There is nope. Nothing.
Well, she's not here. Well, at least maybe I don't think she was following Orielle either. I mean, I've
Yeah.
kind of passively looked at all the teachers. They've got some weird stuff going on, but I mean, no ghost following Orielle.
So Golden Light, would you happen to like have any idea of locations Promise may have like been that you could
Do-
like maybe like show us or like have any ideas?
You remember the place where she died?
Not really. I mean, I can't really be out and about right now, so I kind of have to go out late hours, and my power is light, so it'd be really hard to be hidden. I completely debunked the first thing. She's picking at her lip, just being nervous. You can tell she's visibly upset at that and guilty. I haven't really gotten much. I've been checking security cameras non-stop from all over the city from that day, and it's just like, I don't have any leads. Whoever did this was really, really good at what they did.
Do you think like if we brought in like, you know, someone like perhaps I don't know, Orielle, that like maybe like you'd be able to like piece some things together better? Do you think you'd be willing to, you think that would work out? I mean, like, we kind of have her outside right now. Would you be willing to talk to her?
At the sound of her name, that's when she decides, okay, and like, sheepishly comes around the corner and waves at Golden Light. Golden Light visibly tenses. Oh, eerie pause.
We brought Orielle to you, Miss Mallory, specifically just because, like, I mean, if you're having trouble figuring out, having like a hard time like on yourself, and also like you can't like think of anywhere else to like investigate, and like you're feeling, I don't know, maybe you're a little lonely in this warehouse or something. It's like, I think it'd be cool if you guys just kind of like meet up or talked or anything, because I think it takes a lot for one of the city's greatest heroes to turn around and start doing kidnapping for a thing. But I mean, you had a really big purpose in that, so if you want to continue your quest, maybe you have someone just right here, like a friend.
Mallory blinks at you. She looks... She hasn't seen Golden Light like this before, so she's just sort of shocked by that. Golden Light, I don't know how to say. Actually, there's nothing I can say to fix this, but I'm here now and I'm going to help you. These students are incredible. Sam, in particular, restored much of my memory from that day, and I too want what's right for Promise, but we can't go down this way. We're better than that, and she deserves better than that. Golden Light turns away. She looks mad. She's gripping her fist at her waist. She doesn't say anything. She's trying to keep it to herself. Well, if you accept my help or not, I'm going to be here regardless. You might as well get used to it.
Well, let's create common ground, because we have yet to really delve into what we know. Golden Light, what do you know? Golden Light looks like she's gonna, like, visibly lash out and, like, say something, but she collects herself, and then she just, like, brushes her hair back, and she's like, okay. So, it was a rough day. We were fighting something. Like, end of the world something. And we were losing bad. All I know is that I think I'm the only one that remembered the kid. There was, like, a literal child, like a metahuman child that went missing. And I feel like I'm the only one that knows that, and I've been going crazy trying to figure out who they are and how I can get them back where they belong, and what if they don't even want to go back to where they belong? I don't know what happened to that kid. I can't fail again, I guess. I already failed. Promise, I don't want to fail this kid. So, that's pretty much all I know that I can remember. Orielle sort of, like, nods. Well, I just recently found out, and I think I do remember someone going missing. Memories are coming back to us, so whatever has happened, whatever block has been put on us is wearing off. So we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
I mean, how many villains or, I mean, I don't know if we can rule this out, heroes have mind powers? Anyways, like, it can't be that big of a list.
Yes! Enigma was my prime suspect.
See, but he didn't, and we kind of backed that up with everything. Like they gave the evidence, like, of where they were and like how they were getting me and stuff, and like it's not like, I mean, I get how like the pieces can like line up and stuff, but that's not the right answer, and we kind of know that now.
Yeah, it's unfortunately true. I would ask them further about that, though. All I know is that they were metahuman, and that's the reason why they were abducted. Specifically, because they had a power that no other being has had in this city so far. It's unique. So, my options are pretty broad considering it's Halcyon and everybody has weird powers. I mean, isn't there like a salad kid in your school? I looked up files and I couldn't believe that. It's just gonna be really hard to exactly pinpoint it because I don't know the exact powers. It was just...
I don't know, do we have any idea what kind of power set this child would have had?
They were targeted because of who they were, and that just bothers me because as a living, breathing target myself, I don't want to know what that's like to grow up that way. I can't imagine. And they just... I just don't know where they are. I don't know if they're alive. I don't know if they were... I don't know. I was so relieved when I thought it was you. I really was. I thought, well, okay, like, they're okay. At least they're alive, and I can fix it. But now I don't know.
Shot in the dark here, but I mean, do you have to kind of make this your whole purpose? I mean, do you have to keep going like this?
I have to. I'm the only one that knows.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to be the one. I mean, if you need, like, more time to, like, you know, figure stuff out and, like, become, like, better friends again with Orielle, you could always become a teacher.
No thanks. I'm not teacher material. Mallory nods.
Oh, she's right, though. I think they do background checks on teachers, and I think kidnapping's probably not gonna fly.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Y'all just killed her. For fuck's sake. Okay. She looks offended. Her eyes are like wide and she's giving you a sassy look. Thanks. You started this because it was it was for Promise, but you haven't been asking yourself if that's what Promise wants. I know Promise perished trying to save that kid, but that doesn't mean you need to go about it this way. There are better ways. There are always better ways, and that is why I'm here to help you and show you that again. My goodness. This looks crazy, Golden Light! She, like, sweeps one of the little maps off the table. Are you kidding? This is not hero material! Golden Light literally just, like, crosses her arms and just, like, looks away. Well, what do you want me to do? Play goody two-shoes and just do the hero way? Like, I've been trying to do for, like, what? 15 years or something? No! Obviously that's not working. Sometimes you gotta do the wrong thing to do the right thing. Excuse me for being a median.
You've got a point. Look, okay, it's fine to not, like, fit into, like, exactly even, like, what you used to be and stuff. I don't know, it's hard. Emotions get involved. Like, obviously, this seems, like, really extreme. Like, if, like, someone died and, like, a kid was, like, kidnapped and stuff, it's kind of, like, a little more than, like, a hero should be taking on and stuff. So, like, maybe you have to do, like, a little different what a hero could do. So, it's just kind of, like, taking a different path to get to the same thing. You're still acting heroic in the end or something. Like, you're still, like, a good person, you know, kind of like my dad's.
Your dad's? Why don't we ask them? Don't they have to know any leads?
I'm pretty sure they would have said that, like...
That could be...
like,
that could get us a lot closer, speaking directly to villains? That's something we can't do. Well, she can't do. I'm sure I could get away with it.
Fair, and that's fine, but I if you're already checking, like, security cameras and stuff, I don't think you're gonna find any new information from them, because they don't... I don't know if they talk to any other villains or anything. Nobody really comes over to, like, the apartment or nothing.
Mallory's putting this together, and she's just sort of, like, not saying anything, but is looking quite alarmed.
If it helps, I think they're pretty cool. They seem like pretty cool people, even though they tried to, like, you know, kill us at points. But yeah, I think his parents seem pretty chill and pretty cool.
She shakes her head like, not cool. The definition of cool has changed a lot.
Regardless, though, of what your next step is going to be, or, like, how you're gonna approach this, how you're gonna, like, see and stuff, just know, like, you're not, like, alone in this anymore. Like, I mean, now that, like, Sam helped Orielle with her memory and stuff, like, now, like, you can talk more, or, like, she can help you investigate into something, or, like, you can literally just ask us and be like, hey, okay, do you kids know anything about blah? Like, not that we know much, honestly, because we're kids, but, like, the point is, you don't have to take this burden on alone and be like, oh, okay, like only I remember this is my cross to bear kind of thing, and you can reach out and get a little help as much as you can, you know?
Yeah, and when I was helping Orielle with like them helping her with her memory, and like I saw promise, and I saw, all the all the pain of like seeing that happen, and I understand how hurt and troubled you must feel not seeing that or knowing that and losing someone close to you. And I want you to know that like if you do need some help, I can try and get your memory back and Oriole's memory back, and we can all kind of like try and like work together to get this sorted out. But like Toby said, we're here for you. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to hide out yourself here and isolate yourself, because I've done that before and it didn't really turn out too well for me.
Golden Light looks so grateful. She like quite literally takes your hands and she's like, thank you. Anything you learn will help so much. If we can just finally have answers, I'll be satisfied. I'll go back to being everybody's favorite little golden girl. I don't care what it takes. I just want to make sure no one's forgotten.
You can be part of our family.
Alright, you can leave now. she says. Puts her hood back on. Yeah, Amari, you probably see Mushio like snooping. He does take something from over there. Lumbers his way over here. Yes. Oh, she realizes who Mushio is. I think I saw something about you that you might not want to share with others. I'll keep it to myself. Mushio tilts his head kind of worriedly. What information did you learn? I suggest you be honest. I don't know, I think it was from like, there was like kids around, and it was just like a desert. Mushio sort of softens. Okay. You may have that. That is personal information, but not harmful to this timeline. I am not from this time, and I have many questions. Last time, this did not happen to you. And I'm just curious why. What made you change? That's a loaded question! I guess it all started with the Todd Clark incident. Really, when people stopped believing in me. And then I thought about all the mistakes I'd made, and then I had just sort of realized this was a big one. And that there was still a way to fix it. Mushio looks skeptical, but accepts that. Oh, Sam, I know you are not well-versed in your memory manipulation, but is there any way you could give memories to other people?
Yeah, I've done it like once before, and yeah, I think there is. Why?
I would like to give Golden Light memories of her from another time. It might instill hope, but I do need to ask. Mushio steps back a little. What will happen if it does not work?
I don't know. I think maybe accidentally I'll wipe away everyone's memory by accident, but I don't know. I haven't run into that issue yet. I think everything will be fine, though.
Are we sure that giving her memories from an alternate timeline won't just make things worse somehow?
No, because she was not a villain in my time. She was a hero, and she needs to continue to be one, or we could very well be doomed. But I do believe giving her insight would hopefully alter things. I do not need her to be one of our enemies. We have far too many to begin with.
Are we sure this won't just, like, give her more ideas on how to be a villain or something?
Unless you wanted to try to restore more of her memory, like you did with Orielle, I feel like we must do something.
I mean, I think I'm willing to try. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
It'll go fine, for sure. There's no reason to be alarmed.
I mean, fine is relative. I mean, like, I think I'm doing fine, and I've gone through some really terrible stuff. worst comes to worst, they turn out like me.
So, this is Sam. He is very gifted, and he might be able to restore more of your memories, which I'm guessing at this point is better than mine. And I think that would help us a lot.
I'm more than willing to help you try and get your memories back and fix this, because I think there's a good chance we can do this.
May I suggest a condition? Because we're rolling for something kind of bonkers.
Yeah, I will definitely take that condition. I will probably mark insecure, just because I'm not entirely sure. Like, I can do it and that it'll turn out well, and it's kind of like, really complicated. So like I walk up to her and I could put like my hand on her forehead, and I take like a deep breath and like really focus and like really try and like get into her mind and try and like fix this broken person.
Yikes! Yeah, just like before. It's the same scene. You get to live it again! Oh, joy! Except this time you kind of know what to expect, and it's like as if you're walking around the memory again, but now you're paying attention to the more finer details. And you're looking around. This time you're from Golden Light's perspective, so now you can see Mallory. Before, what you had found out is that she was pretty much dropped from a really high place, and that's what happened. You now can see that it was Mallory that dropped her, but Mallory was hit out of the sky too by something else, some sort of psychic wave. Something really big, like a sonic boom, something like wind, something strange pushed them both. But you still can't see who. It's blocked, and it's blocked good. But you saw more than last time, so the theory is true. Whatever is blocking it is going away. And that is all. You see her, hit the ground again, and then that's when you're like, alright, I think I've had enough of this for the second time! Everybody, like, opens their eyes, and Golden Light looks alarmed as hell. And she just shakes her head and she's like, oh, I don't know if I've ever seen, like, a power like that before. I didn't remember the fight at all. Oh, that changes a lot. She looks at Orielle, and she looks like she's gonna cry, and she just sort of, like, puts her hand on her shoulder and is like, I didn't know that part. I didn't know you let her go, and I didn't know. And, like, she looks so upset, and they both just sort of cry and hug it out. And that's good.
Feels me a bit happy that, like, it seemed to have gone through okay, like looking at like her face perhaps, and then like, but like at the same time still feels kind of like unsure of whether or not that was like the right thing to do, or if that was really the best course of action. Is just sort of like kind of like looking down kind of thing, kind of like zoning out slightly, I guess.
Oh.
So like I see Golden Knight, and tell her, I hope that helped. I'm glad I could, potentially help and whatnot. And I understand what kind of pain you're going through, because I've seen that twice now, and I don't think it ever really gets easier. But I'm sorry for your loss. And then I hug her. It's like, it's gonna be okay.
Oh my god. I promise I'm going to help you. We're going to do what's right for her, but we're going to do it in the best way possible. And Golden Light nods. So do you need somewhere to stay? Because I don't want you living in a warehouse. Golden Light just sort of laughs and like looks off to the side like, sure. So yay, she's not like homeless anymore. Good job, guys. So Caspian's sitting on the pier, like his legs hanging off. Lophie's sitting on the pier. As you get closer, you notice Lophie's really upset. Like she looks mad, and like she keeps kicking her feet really hard off the side of the deck.
Ah! Just so tired! I'm just tired. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't think I can do it anymore. I just don't want to do it anymore.
Well, it's not up to us, Lophie. Like, really, really not up to us. If it was, I would make them stop, and I would have stopped a long time ago. But you have to be ready for this, because if you're not, we could lose you, and I don't know. I'm not ready for that. Your mom's not ready for that. I know it's not good the way they're acting. I'm standing up for you much as I can, but you just gotta hang in there. Sometimes you gotta do the hard things. Sometimes you gotta work hard, but it'll be worth it. I mean, you're doing a great job.
Just wish you had to do it.
And they both kind of go quiet for a minute.
Amari seems a little skeptical to approach, but does kind of slowly and like trying to figure out a way to grab their attention, but then eventually just like, you good? Can I take a seat?
Oh, yeah, of course. And then they scoot over, and you sit in the middle, and Lophie pouts. She's cranky. She's tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. It's okay.
Oh, is it related to the training thing you mentioned back at dinner?
Yeah. I'm really going on a trench training.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Amari, like, kind of doesn't really know how to respond to that, so they just, like, clear their throat. Anyways, so I have been meaning to talk to you guys about something that I've noticed, since the start of school. And, it's pretty important to, I mean, me, but also, like, it's pretty important to you guys, so, I mean, I'd like it if would just be us, like, that heard it. Amari, like, is kind of glancing at Caspian to, like, see whether or not, like, other people are listening in on the conversation, like, through his, headpiece.
Yeah, he looks really concerned, but he turns his headset off. Right?
Okay. So... Amari, like, stops and, like, stares at the water for a moment. So, Lophie, I'll be as blunt as I can, and it's gonna be kind of hard to understand, but there's a ghost following you that looks pretty much exactly like you. It's been following you around since, like, the first day of school, and I that's kind of why I was super messed up when you, were excited to, like, go to the reef and show everyone around, and then that ended up getting messed up, and I was kind of self-conscious about that the entire way, and I wanted to say something, but I didn't know what to say, and I kind of avoided you because of that, but, like, she says her name is Lophie, and that's strange because your name is also that, and, I don't really know how to explain it, like, but, I mean, she looks exactly like you, and I don't know what that's about. I mean, does Tsunami know? Amari looks, like, over at Caspian, like, trying to gauge, like, expressions at this point.
Yeah, you see him alright. You're not sure what a pale Joshua looks like, but you're pretty sure it's what Caspian looks like right now! He's horrified! And he's just sort of nervous laughter into hyperventilation, like, okay, okay, oh god, he looks like he's gonna throw up!
Caspian? Oh god.
What's the
I
matter?
shouldn't have said that.
Is that bad?
I don't know. I hope not.
It's not bad.
Caspian?
Amari, could I talk to you somewhere else real quick?
Yeah, sure. Lophie, is it okay if you wait here?
I'll be
Is
here.
that alright? I'll be back. Amari quickly stands up and, like, I don't know, goes over to...
Caspian's just being an idiot, like, like he doesn't know where to go, because there's just people fucking everywhere. Then you go into the god-awful statue of Tsunami, and you guys stand there, and then he's like, oh my god, okay. This could be a lot. I'm warning you right now, this is gonna be a lot. But if you really care about Lophie, then you need to know this. This is very big information about to be dropped on your head like a fucking 10-pound pot of soup. Don't ask what that analogy was.
Did I mess something up? Did I don't... I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong? Was I not supposed to tell her? Did you know what is going on?
No, it's okay. You're fine. Okay, so there's a lot that goes on with Lophie. Like, yes, she's gonna be a hero. She's gonna be the one that saves us from this doom, and that's great, but please don't anyone else this, but Lophii's my sister. Well, was my sister. It's a lot to explain, but Tsunami couldn't do the mission. Her daughter was terminally ill. They came to the Josh for help. And the only being with powers that could possibly do what they needed to do was my sister, and I lost her. Gone. Person you know isn't Lophii. It's Mary. It's Tsunami's daughter. I think that's why you're seeing my sister outside of her body, but someone else's soul is in there. And that's really scary for me, because I just thought she was gone, and she's not, and I don't know what to do now. I don't know if I could tell Tsunami that.
Wait, Tsunami doesn't know about all of that?
She knows.
What?
She knows that my sister was a part of this, and that's why she came mentoring me out of like a guilt, I should say. I guess that's a bad way to put it, but I lost a lot, and she's trying to repay that favor by filling a void, I guess, and teaching me.
So, what specifically does she know about the situation then? Is she letting this happen? Like, I mean, if that's her daughter, then I guess that's. I don't understand why. Has she done anything about it? What? Amari just looks so confused.
She doesn't quite understand. Been a lot trying to keep it from her. It's strange. It feels like her, but it's not. And I keep wanting to be close, and I can't be. And it's a big personal thing. I know once she gets this mission done, and we get this information into the light, maybe we can fix this. Maybe there's a way we can get Mary back. But she doesn't have a body, and so.
This is a lot. Fuck. Amari just sort of kicks the ground and like is sort of trying to figure out like that definitely was a lot, and they're like trying to come to some sort of conclusion after that was all dumped on them. I mean, I haven't experimented too much with like, ghost stuff, even though I can see them. It's weird. I'm still getting used to it. It's a whole thing, but I mean, I could try some. There's gotta be something. This is Halcyon City. There's gotta be, like, I don't know, people who can do that. They're the Sparks. They can, maybe. There's just so many problems with ghosts. So many different things. Amari just stops.
I don't know, that stuff kind of goes over my head, honestly. I'm more bones than brains. A lot of heart, too. A lot of heart, but not a lot of brains. All I know is that I care about the kid, and if these superiors weren't above me, I'd do a lot more to stop them from being so harsh on her. Especially if, if they think she might perish from this, and I don't want her to go thinking, being stressed and... Sorry, this is a lot! He sits against the statue. It's a lot.
I thank you for telling me. I would have rather known than not, so,
I just
yeah.
had to tell someone. And you're very trustworthy, and you know now, and I've known forever.
If I come up with anything, I'll figure it out, but I'm too new at this. I don't know.
I don't know what to do. Maybe that's just it. Maybe we weren't not supposed to do anything. Maybe there's not anything we can do. It's fine. I mean, Mary's gonna be a little sister to me, but be Lophii, and that's okay.
Why are they both joined? So if Lophii, or the Lophii that's your sister, was able to get power, or had powers like strong enough to do whatever it is the mission is, then why not just go with her? Like, did Mary have something that they needed? Why just take them both and like shove one in the other's body? That's a lot. I'd assume they had a reason for that. If their powers were like, what would Mary have? Part of Tsunami's power, or
Thing is
grief?
that we've learned that power connected the bodies and not minds.
Why would they do that just for the powers of it? Like, that doesn't make sense in any capacity. That's just messed up. Like, genuinely. I mean, everything about this is messed up, but like, just for that? It seems a little, not reasonable.
There's been benefits, but in my eyes, I sacrificed a lot, and I still have to sacrifice a lot. And I know that's the hero thing to do, but I can't help but wonder sometimes. It's just gonna stop. Like, is someone gonna help me?
I'm here to help if you need me. I mean, we've got pretty much all of the class. I mean, not all of the class, of course, but I can, make sure that nothing happens, because a lot of stuff does happen to ghosts. I want to be useful, but I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do without hurting someone.
I'm still learning all this stuff. I grew up in a different place. We didn't need heroes where I'm from. We just heard about each other. We didn't have to hurt each other. Humans need a lot of help.
Yeah, you said it.
I don't want you to get too tangled up in this. So I wouldn't tell Tsunami. She overreacts a lot. And when she does, the ocean gets scary, so don't do that!
Yeah. I won't. Mary, Lophii, they don't deserve this. And it's what they got. So I think that they should know the full story. What you know and what I know. You'd be furious if somebody was keeping this from you, like, even more so.
I know, I've been waiting for the right time to tell her, and if she asks about it, I'll tell her. I just don't know if it's gonna do anything. Like, I'm not sure how souls and spirits work. I don't want to mess it up by her realizing or becoming aware. I don't know. She just, like, becomes two ghosts and then we have a big problem. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, neither do I. But it's information that pertains to both of them that they should know going forward, or just something. Because keeping it from them is probably going to make things worse. If something like what happened back at Reef happens again, I don't know if I can do anything about that. Lophii, your sister, she might be gone for good, and it's something I if I can prevent it, I want to, but it's all just making my head spin.
I know, however, every day is another headache, I swear. If I end up telling her, then I feel like it might help. But right now, it wouldn't. She's already got enough. I'll wait for the right time, and after she's okay with it, I'll tell my parents and Tsunami.
Alright. So, how far off is the mission?
It's coming up soon, just so you know. It is coming up soon, and that's why they're cracking down. Something's gonna happen, and they know it, so... The gem's been reacting, too. Don't know what that's about, but... yeah.
What's been different about it?
And, like, brighter?
I mean, if they've been cracking down on you, I don't know how badly that's gonna affect when you actually go down there.
Lophi's job isn't to provoke or defeat whatever's down there, it's just to let us know what is down there. That's why she's so important. She has those powers. They're perfect. It's just... it's risky. It's giving a stealth mission to a 15-year-old who acts like a 10-year-old.
Yeah? Well, you said you can only go down there so far. Just please keep an eye on her. Make sure nothing happens to Mary. I'm gonna try and focus on Lophii to see, if anything happens that you can't see.
Yeah, I'll do my best to protect her, and I know you will too. come up with anything, you can let me know.
I don't know how good her memory's doing, but I can always see, you know, if she knows anything, if she's got any outside perspectives.
You can do that?
Yeah. I mean, being able to communicate with spirits is half the reason I'm driven crazy most of the time.
I mean, all I can do is what Tsunami can do, just not as good. I feel you. But, hey, we do what we can with what we got, and I think you're doing a hell of a job with it. I just appreciate you coming forward about it, and I'll try to do my best to use that information to help her.
Yeah, I'll talk with her, how she's feeling about the whole situation, because it's gotta be hard on them both, in some capacity.
If you could talk to Lophii, that would probably be a good thing. I don't know how she feels. If she feels.
Ghosts feel, it's just not having a physical body for the most part, not that I would know. They look kind of like eyeing the ground and trying to figure out like what they want to like give off. It's complicated. It's complicated, and I still haven't figured it out quite yet.
We need an expert. No.
No,
No, it's okay. It's been nice to have, like, even a grain of sand of hope that she might be there.
She's there. I'll go talk to her. Amari, like, gestures back over to Lophii. And, you know, see if she's okay. I did just, you know, walk away.
Yeah, if you could talk to her, that'd be good. He looks up at the tsunami statue, sort of like saddens a lot, and then looks down. A 3, dear God, and Caspian marks insecure!
I die.
You killed him! The man cried you a sweater of tears, and you killed him.
Rip.
Lophie's just kicking her feet, looking at the ocean, probably occasionally, like, playing with her little light, poking it.
Oh! Hey, are you guys okay?
Yep. Sorry for taking so long. That was a lot.
It's okay.
And we talked a lot.
Adults do that a lot, too.
So, I know you elaborated a little while you were over at my place, but, is the mission going okay? Like, are you doing okay? You seemed pretty bent out of shape when I came walking up.
Yeah, a lot. I'm new to everything, and I don't know. I just keep thinking, why can't they do it? And, like, what if I can't do it? It's just really scary, and it's unfair. It just feels unfair. I just wish it didn't have to be like that.
Yeah, I know it's unfair that adults push things on you, but I mean, I don't really know if I can do anything about it. I don't think Caspian knows, but I mean, the best we can do is just have fun until it comes, I guess, or I don't know. You can come over anytime. You already know where I live, and we can, I don't know, watch scary movies or something.
Yeah!
Maybe with, I don't know, classmates, or
Yes! We could scare them!
I don't know, we could also, you know, pop popcorn. We can make like a whole movie night, I'm pretty sure. We have a projector, but it's kind of small, but maybe the school has a bigger one.
I would love that! I would want to watch Comfort Crab. It's so cute. And I don't know. I want to do normal kind of stuff. I get mad. While we're riding the bus, get to see all these other people. They get to go to the store and get candy or walk their dog or go home and play games, but I don't get to. I used to, but now I don't.
You did?
Yeah, a lot. It was like my job. No, it's not. I just want to be a kid. I hope I do this dumb mission right, and I could just be a kid forever.
Well, you can be a kid right now if you want. Again, if you want to later, we can always just, like, watch Comfort Crab or, you know, do whatever it is that you want. I mean, at least, between your schedule or, whenever you're free or whenever you have time.
Yay! We need to make a whole comfort crab club. Like a whole club. I think it'd be the best thing ever. Because then I can wear my comfort crab suit every day.
A whole club? Wow. I mean, yeah, no, that sounds fun. We just gotta get the sour stuff out of the way before we can get to, it's kind of like the sour adults candy. Like, it's really bitter on the outside, and then, I don't know, once you bite into it, there's a sweet center. So you just gotta wait it out. You just gotta tough it out.
Would you say that's what heroes do? Like, work hard and do stuff you don't want to do and all that, and save the day, and... Because that's what a hero is to me. Like, you're a hero right now! You're gonna let me be a kid and get away from training. Sometimes I just get confused about heroes, because sometimes they don't do good things.
Amari's like sitting there just for a second, like, I'm being a hero right now, but then like snaps out of it quickly and it's just like, oh, yeah. Heroes, they do bad things. And I mean, I can't be the one to deny that. If they do bad things, then they're trying to take the easy way out of it. Sometimes. But, hey, I mean, we don't gotta do that right now. That's why I suggested that maybe we don't do that.
That's why we're just gonna be kids. And eat candy and popcorn and watch Comfort Crab and not like ignore it, but ignore it. It's dumb.
Yeah. Murray just like chuckles a little bit. Is there like, I don't know, is there any way like you can sneak out? I mean, I've done it before, but I always got caught because I'm bad at it.
I can always ask
Whispers.
Caspian to pretend I was there. He's done that a couple times.
Well, that's really nice. I'm glad he's there for you.
Me too. I would never get a break.
Lophii looks exasperated.
He's probably the closest thing I'll ever have to a brother. He's the only one besides my mom who can go swimming with me, and that's really cool. I don't have any siblings, so it's nice. I'm not alone anymore.
I'm glad you're not alone. And you've got us. You've got not a whole, but a couple classmates willing to be there for you if you need it. And I mean, we'd be willing to lie on your behalf. Caspian, or would you be willing to, like, cover for Lophii again sometime if we want to, like, have a movie night at Brightside or something?
Oh yeah, I'm like the king of lying to these people. I'm a good person, I promise, he says with a sharky grin.
I mean, hey, I don't know if you guys are, like, I don't know how far training stretches, like, over the weekend or something, but I mean, maybe
Yeah.
we can...
We can do it on the weekend. We can stay up all night and all day!
There's enough comfort crab for that, isn't there?
Unfortunately, yes. Amari, like, whispers over to Caspian.
He nods through tears very knowingly. Alright, we should probably get back down there. They're probably wondering where we are.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye!
And Lophie's like, I can't wait to watch Comfort Crab later! And she, like, jumps in, cannonballs in, and they go.
I am the Italian spaghetti monster.
Why is there noodles on your head, Sylvia?
I do have a friend who needs help.
I could use all the help I could get.
Don't want to see you go down a path I went down.
At the end of the day, is it worth it to lie to them